Look at all them dang pigs, boy. Look at all that. So, I mean, I want y'all to look at his yard. Everything groomed, weed-eated in its place. Big yard, too. Nice, beautiful yard. And he does, I mean, he keeps everything. I've visited with him several times, and I just like to sit and look around because all his stuff's in the right place. Yards, he always kept really good. But this battle with the pigs is nonstop. So here's where I'm at, and everybody ain't in the same boat. A lot of religious people don't agree with me at all with this, but them pigs, they got no right to be in this yard. They don't, and Mr. Spencer, he ain't done nothing to invite them pigs. But they have access to this yard because just the other side of it is a wetland. It's a draw. And it's just, that little old draw just stays wet. It's not deep. It's just a little old low spot, like a little bitty slough. It's just wet, and them pigs love it. No matter what he does, they're going to keep coming. He has done, and so he either has to fortify, build a barrier, build something that them pigs can't cross over, or he just keeps battling them. And I'm telling y'all, he battles them. This will be really nice tomorrow, the next day, maybe Monday. He won't do anything on Sunday, but Monday or this evening, I guarantee you he'll be out here and he's done built it. He's like an engineer. One of the smartest people I've ever visited with. Very humble, very quiet. But he done built something that goes on the front of his little Kubota that he just takes and drags it, smooths it, and it grows right back, but it won't be long, them pigs will be back. Well, them pigs is like demonic spirits. They don't own nothing. They got no right to be wherever they're at, but they will infiltrate and invade wherever they have the opportunity. And so I encourage you to be mindful of the vulnerabilities and the wet spots in your life where they gather and congregate. But don't allow those areas. If you need to avoid them, remove them, eradicate them, destroy them. The demonic spirits that are roaming this world. Ephesians 6:1 says, we wage war not against flesh and blood, but against powers and the principalities of the unseen world. They are around. And they don't own this yard, but they sure come in it and mess it up. And they cannot own a Christian, a true follower of Jesus Christ's life. But that Christian can have areas and vulnerabilities that they come and torment and just create havoc, and they don't have the right. They can't even stay. Mr. Spencer can walk out of his yard and them suckers scatter. And so I would tell you what I would tell Mr. Spencer to do. Of course, he wouldn't do it, but because he's too nice and kind, thoughtful to his neighbors. But man, one of them propane cannons that go off every 3 to 5 minutes, boom, boom, boom. There wouldn't be no pigs at all in here. It's crazy. I've had people say, well, they get used to that and don't bother them. But right down the road, down this same road, about 5 miles, I got a leased pasture and I got cattle on it, and Mr. Jerry Busher has got a propane